Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Revan's Revenge 0.3 preview playthrough as the Mandalorians. In the last episode, we finally made some progress. We got to Quelly. We also just got a sub from Arbiel. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Carlos. Very appreciated. But we have a Candosi. We have a Candotsi. I think we're going to go for Altair and Ares. That's the best play we could make. But we kind of need to stay a little bit on the defensive. I don't want to go too far out with everything yet, because we're only just getting into prosperous territory here. But let's get this fleet from Ares. That's 118 pop cap. Hopefully that's going to be enough for whatever we're going to be coming across here. If I have to retreat, I have to retreat. But we're going to try to build up Quelly as much as we can. That is a ground army. That dude is not a spaceship, actually. I don't know if that is a commonly known Star Wars fact, but that man is not a spaceship. I don't think he was announced in Star Wars Celebration. This is going to be so delicious. Okay, which Pyramid are you? You are Spirit of Gargura. We have Very Angry Caterpillar, we have Overrated Faction, we have Deep Dark Fantasy, Cats, Hot Chocolate, Mandalore's Helm, Scorpion, Regret Everything, Reva's Revenge, Mythosaur, Early Shadlar, Live Free and Die Well, and Prawnivore. Alright. So I did a lot of fleet reorganization, so it helps to at least have a time of... Oh, fuck. Okay, so as much as I want to destroy these guys, I need to be quick about it. I think I'll send them out there. Alright, bombers, go for the Golan. Fighters, kill their bombers. I got too excited by all of the ground units that I might have overdone it. But I think we're still here. I think I need to just focus down that first. Just to get the shields down, and now you can back off. I'm not actually sure if they're gonna be threatened by this. Well, let's try to make sure everyone is on a different ground gear attack pattern. Thank you, Marmar. It was before the Thursday stream, but, you know, whatever. I'm not mad. All right. I think we're good on the garrisons. We didn't kill quite as many of the little guys as I was hoping to, but right now the transports in Revan's Revenge are a little bit more sturdy than they are in the other mods. So it's not going to be quite as easy for us right now to take advantage of those. Okay, can I get you out of there? I'm kind of worried about this guy. Yeah, well, I was right to worry about him. He's dead. They won't be staying that much sturdy. You can never make the ground transports too good, because they, even if they just tank a bunch of damage, that would be very helpful in an actual space battle, and they just they don't get to care about ground pop the same way that the rest of us do in our lives. Or space pop, not ground pop. They do care about ground pop. But if we can maybe kill one more of these, that'd be handy.
Try not to let one on your tail. I'm in range. Awaiting orders. Rendezvous at Mark 6.1. We've got him on the run.
All right. Well, we made it through our first hypervelocity gun battle without losing a Kiramut or Kandosi. It is still a lot of damage. Like, there's still... Yeah. We'll see. As our economy gets better, it's going to be less and less of a problem. But we are only 2 planets away with Tagalukats and Mandalore's Helm going down from our initial max in every direction, along with having a few planets that we didn't start with, of course. Well, actually, no, because we don't have ducks in. We don't have all of our ducks in a row. I'm going to make that joke every time. We'll want to invade about immediately. Because we don't want to take the attrition. The space structure's done there. Yeah, so a lot of money is going to be going in towards Quelly's defensive structures in both ground and space. Because that is going to be our northern bulwark for a little while. Jagus cluster, like coming in from the other side, that won't be a problem. But if anyone comes in from Cathar, it'd be bad for us. And Cathar itself, in a GC like this, is probably going to be a pretty big candidate for a story mission. Because if you know anything about what happens to Cathar in the Mandalorian Wars, it's not good. Almost as if the idea that they should reform their society based on their ancient Mandalorian ways, and everyone else is wrong for not doing that, is not great. But, you know, that's their choice, technically.
Yes, scouting. Reporting in.
It's a lot of infantry coming in, but I think it's just the infantry coming in. So we should be able to support Mandalore the Ultimate and Candalore the Mandalore with some extra Basilisk beams. That's actually a lot of Basilisk beams we'll need to do. Don't like that. But it's 2 infantry heroes who should hopefully get this soon. They're very heavily infantrying this area. Okay, I need to get the Baragwans out of there. Jesus, they are really just coming in. There's so many of them. It's kind of sad that they were close enough to get those, or get influence on those capture points. I'm gonna have to go around the other direction. If I can build a repair platform here, though, I think we'll be okay. I can't do that. I could build it back to tank.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Are there any other capturables out there? Like other than the other landing zone? Maybe I'll want to go to that. Anyone else Corey plans to bring back out of the Empire games? Yep. We've been talking about that recently. Kalo's up for it. I need to message him about Scarecrow's availability still. But the plan is for that to come back in at least some form. It's always hard because it's a lot of people who have like other commitments compared to me, where I can kind of make whatever I need to work. This isn't going to be a 5, so... Well, we have a bombing run that we can drop on these guys. So that's a thing. Well, let's see how many we can get in after this. It's only a 2.
Yes, Commander.
Not surprising.
Order, sir.
I think I am going to get the back to tank on this. Because, ouch. We're not going to get anything else.
Roger that.
We secured a build pad.
Constructing. Reporting.
Warm up.
And
Awaiting
you
orders. Let's move
guys
out.
maybe go in, attack. Well, that's gonna be a turbo laser turret somewhere around there. Yours are gonna die.
This way.
Ready. Blast search.
Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
If we do that, okay.
Heading out.
Stay here,
All right, men.
and hopefully they can make it past the turrets. There's one bomber down. There's two bombers down. Can you make it, little shrimpy boy? You made it! Save your Mandalore! Oh, look at that. You love to see it.
Attack. Copy.
The little shrimpy boys came through.
Over there. Engines activated. Planted. Targeting.
I mean, especially after I did pay Valerie for the
Receiving orders.
character art for campaign 3 of our tabletop stuff. So I would like to get back to that for entirely selfish reasons.
Yes, sir. Fallout troop.
Copy.
Reinforcement point contested.
It's only a couple squads that are still running in on us, right? It's fine. Thoughts on shrimp fried rice? I've never tried shrimp fried rice. I've only tried chicken fried rice. But the thing with getting any kind of fried rice with Chinese food is that they give you so much. Which, like, on the one hand, yeah, getting a lot of food is good, but I can never finish it.
Attack that target.
Roger that.
It ends up being something I'm just afraid to waste.
Attacking target.
It's like the saying, a shrimp fried rice is a terrible thing to waste.
Awaiting orders.
Aerial artillery reporting. Fire at will.
Hopefully we can get some damage on those without them dying. Like, we're getting to the end of those infantry.
Ready for orders.
I just need to make sure we're not
Targeting. Yes, Commander. At the ready.
the first targets on the Basilisk. The Barogwins,
Ready to receive orders.
I'm thinking we're going to give up.
Blast them out.
They're going to have to go.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, RBO, for subscribing yourself as well. Very appreciated.
Attacking.
Reporting. Attacking target. Unit destroyed.
Roger that. Squadron moving
Now
out.
we're losing
Planted proceeding.
those guys. Okay, I think I need to
Fire at will.
sit on here.
Yes, Commander. Orders, sir. Let's move out.
This isn't ideal. I thought we had killed more than we had.
Keep going. Unit destroyed. This way. Over there.
Okay, run away. Maybe they'll just stand on that. Come on. Stay. Stay there. Or, you know what, just stay taking cover.
Moving
That's just as good. And we'll get over to the next... Oh, crap. To the next landing zone again.
away, sir.
And we'll try to get some numbers back up. Oh,
Move out.
there's more of them again.
Right away. Moving to that area, sir. Heading out.
Poor Mandalore. Is he going to make it? Will Canderous have to take up the helm?
Fallout
Will
troop.
there be another massive
Let's move out.
troopers? It looks like maybe.
Let's go.
Yeah, keep going up there. That's great.
Keep going.
Can we get this landing zone?
This way. Over there. Reporting.
Bombing run available.
Awaiting orders.
Y-Wing standing by. Computers locked on target.
Ready.
Let's see if they can get in there.
Attacking. Yes, sir. Advancing. Targeting.
Computers locked on target.
Thing is, I can't retreat
Move out.
because there's...
Target's locked.
Oh,
Squad. Advance. Firing.
that didn't help.
Right away.
We can't retreat because we don't have a landing zone anymore. It didn't seem like they had this much stuff. And I don't have the money for another back-to-tank. If I just had that back-to-tank, we'd be okay.
Let's go. Keep
There's
going.
nothing to capture other than the
This way.
I think that's the oil thing for speed.
Over
We
there.
have no way to get more money.
Moving out. Roger. Reporting in.
Okay,
Advancing.
well let's not hide in this corner. We just need a landing zone. Thank you, Slasher. Appreciate it.
Roger that. Form up. Awaiting orders. Copy. I copy. Reporting.
Oh, that's not good.
Acknowledged.
Well, I think we're losing both the rest of our heroes now.
Right away, sir.
Should have just gone straight back for that other landing zone right away.
Move out.
Thank you, Keel Hall, for the gifted sub as well.
Right away.
Paying for the Mandalorian funerals we're about to incur. Wish I could just hijack that turret.
Fall out, troops.
Or the back to tank, not a turret.
Let's move out. Let's go.
There's no way out of this.
Keep going. This way.
He's dead.
Affirmative. Over there. Target confirmed.
Just shoot that one in the face. There you go.
Moving out. Advancing. Squad, move out.
I think they were like fully stacked on infantry.
Squad, advance. Move out.
Maybe they've abandoned this landing zone? Nope.
Moving to that area, sir.
Nope. They're down.
We have been defeated.
Well, that's the end of the heroes.
Invasion commencing.
No, they're good. They're gone. Thank you for the 7 bits, Keel Hall.
Order, sir.
All right,
Reporting.
we're gonna go get the other landing zone there,
Awaiting orders. All right, men.
and
Reinforcements.
Moving out.
I'm hoping if they can't all get here at once,
Moving out.
Unit capacity.
then they can't kill us.
Reported.
Ready. Fall out, troops. Let's move out. Yes, sir. There they are. Spread out, men. Roger. Avoiding fire.
I think you'll be able to take the
We
Let's
secure
go.
turret on that.
Reporting in.
Now, with that Mandalore out of the way, I am the only Mandalore. No, I'll leave you here.
Keep going. Roger that.
Choose your reinforcements.
They don't really have proper stats, so it's not really that big of a loss anyways.
Capacity. Production
Warm up.
halted.
They were just damage sponges for us. And thank you for 30 more bits, Keel Hall.
Ready to go. Scouting area.
Awaiting orders.
We remain in a situation where the only hero I was actually sad to lose was Jaska, because she actually would have been able to just immediately kill all of those infantry.
Moving out. Blast them.
Alright, turn around. There you go.
Awaiting orders. Let's go.
Probably should have still dropped the wheel bike over here. I don't know why I did it there. Yes, tonight Ek and I are going to be doing a live reaction stream for the Mandalorian episode 7.
Attack. Fire.
Basically as soon as it's available.
Right away. Target acquired. Moving out.
Order acknowledged.
Reporting in.
I'm hoping we're getting a little bit of help from the hill here, because some of them might be staying behind it.
Roger that.
Alright,
Enemy
now hit the tank.
Yes, Commander.
Form up. Awaiting orders.
We're not going to get that much out of the wheel tank for this. Maybe the AoE is going to be better than I'm giving it credit for on the mass driver, but I don't think so. I don't think it's that AoE.
Open fire.
And thank you for even more bits.
Copy.
But yeah, on Datapad, I'm going to be trying to get more into some
Reporting. Attack that target.
like episode reviews and reaction streams and stuff. Because people do seem to like them, and it makes it much easier to get like a wider array of content out. And like the main thing I do there are the like more lore videos rather than review stuff. But just from last week, when I started putting up like the Bad Batch review and everything, the views on even a bunch of the older lore videos started going significantly up. Because like old Empire at War playthroughs, they don't have the most active shelf life or the longest shelf life. But older lore videos, they'll get sometimes a few hundred views every day. And if more people are driven to that by a bit more topical discussion of ongoing Star Wars stuff, then that's only a good thing. Alright, I'm going to try to get to there. Now that we have our actual infantry in here, it's going much better. Okay. Actually, no, there's an AA turret there, too. So that doesn't matter. I think we've got to be through most of those infantry by now. It is going to be annoying trying to get the AA turrets.
Roger that. Roger that. They are in my sights. In attack position. Attack.
But it was what, 8 companies plus whatever's coming out of the garrisons?
There they are. Right away, sir. Squad, advance.
Awaiting orders. Scanning for enemies.
Order acknowledged. Blast them.
They're largely shooting into the sand. There's a bit too much terrain variation around here. So it's really extended the battle. Because like they're standing here and we got this divot and that divot. It's not ideal. I was trying to take advantage of it a little bit because it would allow us to engage just some of the infantry at once, but it did draw it out.
Order, sir. Moving to that area, sir. Attack that target. Reporting. Heading out. Awaiting orders. Attacking target. Fire at will.
Alright, I do need to be careful with the wheel bike. Or wheel tank. I mostly just gotta try to use it for its damage rather than tanking anything with it, because it's already tanked a lot. Are we gonna be able to kill any of this?
Yes, sir.
There is technically infinite, like, barracks and, well, close to infinite spawn, but it's much smaller than 8 companies at once.
Let's go.
Ready for your orders, sir.
Awaiting orders.
You'll get, like, a small trickle of a few squads, not even full companies, but it's mostly enough to mean you can sometimes claw back a bit of map control. It's not that massive infantry coming back.
Attacking standing by. Attack that target.
Warm up.
How would I feel if Spar or Ben Scheisse inexplicably showed up in The Mandalorian? I wouldn't be surprised if they named a Mandalorian Ben Scheisse. If Nil Spar shows up, that'd be shocking, though.
Blast them. Advancing. All right, men. Load your weapon.
Alright, this is our entire Mandalorian army right now. Don't even have any of the Bragmans. There's just one sad corpse with a Mandalorian sitting on it still,
Over there.
unwilling to give up their seat.
Fireman available.
Squad, move out.
We've secured a landing zone.
There they are again.
Fire. Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I don't actually want you guys up front. We need more of the other ones up front.
Setting course.
I'm not sure which direction they'll come from either. Oh well.
Reporting.
Ready.
I need to make sure this doesn't get attacked by the
Attacking
by the
target.
turret.
Order acknowledged. Attack that target. Attacking target.
Activating.
Okay, hopefully that's still far enough back and that's not going to take the
Yes, Commander.
focus.
Away,
Nice.
sir. Squad, advance. Move out.
There is the hypervelocity gun. I think we've got enough to make it through the turrets, though.
Fire at will.
Run!
Reporting.
You versus an anti-infantry turret is not going to be great as a one-on-one.
Fallout troops. Awaiting orders. Ready.
It's actually going okay.
Targeting.
It's more the mass that it's always going to be able to hit something.
Roger.
Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Reporting in.
What a brave little toaster he is.
Let's go.
Copy.
Roger that.
I copy. Targeting.
Form up.
Reporting.
Okay.
Firing.
That's your job now. And
Going.
I guess we'll keep moving towards the base.
Secured a landing
I don't
zone.
think there's a turret with a view up here. Like maybe on this side?
Firing.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Copy. Moving out.
Because we've flown over a lot of it. And it's not... I don't remember if they all show up.
Squad, move out. Affirmative. Target confirmed. Right away, sir.
That's... down.
Squad, advance.
Okay, at least that's an anti-vehicle turret, so it's not...
Advance.
Like, it's not horrible, but it's not...
Orders, sir.
not gonna win. It might win, actually.
All right, man.
With the other
Load your
infantry
weapons.
shooting at them as well.
Attack.
Battalion standing by.
Reporting.
We have 3 dudes left.
Mauler ready.
Order acknowledged.
Alright, well,
Hold out any longer.
get in there, Baragvans.
Retreat.
Well, we killed the infantry, we killed the structures, which is not how I wanted it to end, but it's at least better than sitting over a hypervelocity gun. We need more units. That would have gone much more smoothly with more units. I think our whole budget in the next week is going to go towards one structure on Quelly and a bunch of ground units. So I'm going to get 2 Basilisk War Droids. Do I want the I won't get the hypervelocity gun yet. We'll get a Brow. I think I need more light production.
Building under construction.
So we'll do 2 on Surja. Actually, if that's how we're doing it, I'm gonna cancel you.
Reporting.
I'll cancel 2 of you so I can just queue up the hypervelocity gun. Because then we're not wasting some of the time. So when I'm double queuing stuff,
Construction.
I may as well just
Reporting.
queue up 1.
Receiving orders.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Which I think that might be enough to take the planet now. Thoughts on Noki? I've eaten it once, didn't love it.
Reporting.
I ordered it. It was a lot of food.
On the way.
I ate a chunk of it,
Construction
brought it home, and then felt bad about myself. So, not something that I go looking for very often. TBH.
Invasion commencing.
Okay, they won't have a giant garrison of a bunch of infantry anymore, or the hypervelocity gun.
Yes, Commander.
They do have the turrets.
Orders, sir.
Which mod is this, John? This is Revan's Revenge, which is a very early version of the mod that is not released yet.
Moving to that area, sir.
So it's not one that anyone has ever played before.
Choose your reinforcements.
On my way.
Advancing.
Form up. Awaiting orders. Copy. Command received.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, I think I'm going to go even heavier on the infantry right now, because they're going to be the best way to get that turret.
Heading out. Yes, sir.
I copy.
Roger. Spreading out. Open fire.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Well, the ones that would be able to
Yes, Commander.
crouch would be,
Scouting. Targeting.
but we take what we can get. It's really a bunch of small targets, so the turrets aren't going to be great at
Yes, Commander.
either who.
Ready. Right away.
It's very sad that the basilisks are
Lancet targeting. Lancet standing.
not immune to these guys.
Attack position. Attack destroyed.
Moving. Secondary position.
Yes, sir.
Aerial artillery reporting. Heading out.
Alright, we get another landing zone, which is where I'm going to bring in our wheel
Ready for
tank.
orders.
Roger that. Fall out, sir.
Just go
Let's move out.
up to capture the landing zone now.
Ready to go.
We know there's an AA turret on the top side of that
Form up.
shield. So we're gonna try not to die to it.
A build
On my
pad.
way. Scanning area.
Okay, any second now.
We've lost a build pad.
Any second now. Any second now?
We've secured
There we
the
go.
landing
It was that
zone.
second. I knew it.
Affirmative.
I called it.
Ready to receive orders.
Copy. Keep going.
Reporting in. On the move.
Comlink active.
Roger that. Scouting area.
I copy.
Okay, just go inside the shield.
Reporting.
They only have the AA turret there, actually.
Firing.
So if we can get in and kill the tank droid, then hopefully we'll be able to
Fire.
take the turret out.
Right away. Moving
Support
out.
order acknowledged.
'Cause if we can do that, then we can bring in the basilisk as well.
We'll back you up.
Heading out.
We've secured a build pad.
Order
Alright.
acknowledged.
No one crouch. You're just slowing the whole thing down. And you can kill that infantry.
I copy. Reporting. Yes, sir. Enemy sighted.
Ready.
Form
Basilisk?
up. Let's move out. Let's
Don't do that thing. You just go and shoot them.
Keep going. Attacking
You're usually good at that. That's what you're here for.
fire at will.
What the Mandalorians made you for. There's just right there, right there.
This way.
That's annoying, Triton. That always happens when I order food. They'll just put the bag of food, and especially if there's a drink right in front of the door.
All right, men. Take
Like,
cover.
okay,
Ready to go. Fall out. Let's move out.
I was going to eat this food, but now I'm just going to look at it on the other side of that.
Gold Squadron commencing attack.
Coordinates.
Awaiting orders.
Skip break commencing
If it's just food, then knocking it over, not always the worst. But when it's the drink, that's how they get you. And I opened my door to get my food once, and the delivery guy was still there because he'd like dropped it on the ground, and I wasn't 100% sure if had I taken longer to open the door, if he was gonna be like if I would have found him in the middle of trying to pick it up off the ground and like put it back in the takeout container.
Receiving orders. Targeting.
That was my birthday dinner.
Reporting in. Roger that.
Reporting. Fire at will.
Still tipped him 25%. But
copy.
Okay, where are the other happy little...
Lancet proceeding. Blast them out. Command received. Attacking.
happy little enemies?
Moving out.
It cost us 2 Mandalores, but we've at least got the... We've got Ares back.
Advancing.
I guess I'll have to go find...
Move out.
or go capture that. Some of you go down here. Some of you
Squad, advance.
run that way.
Yes, sir. Move out.
We secure
Affirmative.
Able Pad.
Spread out, man.
Reporting. Firing.
Oh, wait, no, that's an AA turret.
Moving out.
JK.
Heading out.
Roger.
So we got that one.
Reporting in.
This might actually be a bit easier if they're shooting up at the turret. Yeah, that's a bit faster.
Target.
Though it's not going to get as grenaded.
Moving to that area, sir.
Bombing run available.
Heading out.
Ooh,
We've secured Able
there we go.
Pad.
Troops.
There's someone up there.
Form up.
We've lost
Inputting
Able
command.
What I think will happen on the Mando this week? I won't speculate on
Let's move out.
a stream because some people might not have watched prior
Engaging.
episodes. But unfortunately, I'm also a little bit spoiled
Keep going.
because I couldn't help myself. I say unfortunately, but
This way.
I had
Over there.
I didn't necessarily have to see the spoilers
victorious.
because they aired the whole episode at Celebration, and so naturally a lot of it has made its way online in a synopsis. Though there's some like contradictory information, like some people are being kind of questionable. Got Ares back. What's the taxation level here? 200. All right, well, that's going to do it for our first episode of the stream. We're going to stay here for at least one more. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.